Okay, fortunately, no random war declarations. I do have a random raiding army from Averheim. Not unexpected. I'd like to get rid of this rebellion in Vertbad just because if I can just get the city a bit more fortified, we'll be in better shape. This army has decided not to attack yet, so we'll have to get rid of it in time. So be it, right? As for Vlad,
Who wishes the so be?
First up, the vampires all join this army.
What do you want?
And then we need to get it sorted.
We are in agreement.
So we'll grab some bolts for now. And then we can upgrade this to level 2. Probably demolish that guy in Voldenhof. I won't be able to get Vlad out of here, unfortunately, until I can get rid of that rebel army. But on the plus side, it being this long will mean that it's not... it took some time to take the public order back up, and then we've got more corruption coming in, so this place should be more stable as we go. And then... Does somebody reach me in Oberstyre? No. Okay, good God.
I will alone.
That would be unfortunate, to say the least. Perhaps I can start an ancient armory here next turn. Grab some grave guard.
Test me at your peril.
How many turns in Isabella? 4 more, most likely. Yeah. Okay.
This is impudence.
I'll probably need to send Vlad down to break the siege on the Vertbad. See if the Empire decides to follow up their attack here or not.
I will hear your petition.
Well played on them, though. I'll give them that. Okay, now...
More sleep, shy.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do. Alright, where are we at here?
Yes.
So Sterlant is making menacing moves. They have a whole crap ton of spearmen. Irritating dude is assaulting my garrison at Vertbad. Chaos stirs. No surprise there. More raiding, that's fine. Vlad can finally get rid of this army that is annoying him.
Lord of the dead.
Indeed.
Death and destruction.
It should be no big deal. Assign that. No biggie. Autoresolve will put most of the losses on the garrison, which suits my purposes. I'll grab some money from that as well. And now Telepine's actually doing okay on public order.
All shall know me.
Helm of
and
Discord
tremble.
is actually quite a useful ability. So let's see. I'll just give it to one of my vampires, I suppose. In the meantime, I think I get another vampire because I lost one when Isabella's army was destroyed. Yes, okay. So what should I get here? Well, I kind of prefer the death lore. But cunning's kind of nice, in truth. Although the extra defense is kind of nice too. Maybe I'll grab Zerhilt's Leichberg.
Yes.
Very good.
A pact will be
Let's
placed.
move you off.
What do you want?
Now what can I grab to boost this army up?
Absolutely not.
Because I'd like to attack
My love calls.
this army and wipe it out.
Not likely.
It's
Yes.
it's raiding, so it's, you know, some amount of vulnerability. And I can unleash a whole bunch of vampire characters on it, which should do pretty
I will
well
not
against
obey.
Empire spearmen with shields, right? You'd think.
Lord of
Okay,
the night.
what do I want to do with Vlad? Well, if I cross the border into Camperbad, just dip a toe over, I can get a lot of raising done, for sure. So that's an option.
Champion of the dark.
Much depends, of course,
I am unstoppable.
on what the Empire does to follow up their little victory. And by little victory, I mean the big one where I got wrecked. Yeah.
The world will drown in
I might want to just go for the level 3 here, Avert Bad, in truth.
Cower before
Because that'll get me
into darkness.
better walls. At the same time, recruiting some Graveguard wouldn't be a bad thing, so maybe I should go here. Many decisions. Or I could grab the Balefire Gold Smelter. That's probably the best, just for my long-term gold outlook. I'll build a few other buildings to do with gold for now and hope for the best. Yeah, the mood's doomed. There's no getting around that.
I'll have your soul.
I doubt that, but...
Vlad von Carstein. More sleep, shy.
And yeah, so if I just move over here,
It is night.
I will get access to a bunch of new units. But should I cancel this stuff? Well, maybe if I cancel the gibbets,
This night.
and then grab these, and then I grab the dire pack. That seems like an army that
I'll
could
ignore
beat
that.
theirs.
Ready.
In theory. I mean, a lot of nasty characters, right? Seems within reason that I could win this fight.
I hunt.
Especially considering they're all winded, right?
You there.
Because I do have a bunch of zombies, which are of questionable usefulness, but that's okay. Bedipito back. Are there any more? No, there's not.
I refuse.
Which they might also just retreat and then send this army
Never.
in next turn.
My blood.
Which would rapidly wipe my army out as well.
Not likely.
I don't think they'll retreat though. I think they'll think they can win this.
Better be important.
And that might be alright. If I lose this army again, it's no big deal, right? Because I just
I will alone.
raise another one, right? Huh. It all comes
I'll
down to
ignore
whether
that.
how well my vampire characters can do here.
I will not obey.
I could, I suppose, try to snipe their lord with Spirit Leech too.
Darkness comes.
That's an option. How many
I
missile units do they have? Some
refuse.
crossbows. Well, the dire wolves should be able to do something about that, right? I just
No.
don't have much of a main line compared to all the
I
garbage
hunt.
they have to bring against me there. I don't know.
More sleep, shy.
It would not be as safe an option
This
as just
better be
retreating to
important.
Oberstyre. Which maybe I should.
Strike out.
Yeah. Just hang on to my forces so that if they decide to attack,
Absolutely not.
they won't be able to do it next turn, because this army won't be able to reach
I cannot.
and join it in the same
My
time.
blood
So
love
maybe I'll just hang.
calls.
My bold plans have backfired at some point, so.
Who
And I do have a vampire moving up as well, so I can add that to the army too and just have a whole shit ton of vampires.
King of
Okay, let's see how that goes. Enter. Well, wonders never cease. They went right after me. Okay. Well, I got a lot of power in my power bar. I got a bit more of a front line from getting my garrison involved. So, you know, got a bunch of vampire characters. I could win this, theoretically. Let's do it. Alright. Well, at least all my decisions to beat this army up seem pretty correct at the time, at this moment. So, I'll need to leverage the power of my vampires to win this. I think the most prudent course would be to mob Mr. Marius Leitdorf until he's quite dead. I'll have my zombies do the tanking, as ever.
my hunger.
And then, let's see here. I'll bring the skeletons around. Got some bats to irritate them to death. Hopefully can distract their crossbows significantly. I can put in my dogs as well. Okay. Now they're on the attack, so they should come to me, in theory. I think I might want to spread my skeleton line out more than it is, just so I have I'm more able to go around the flank. Okay, that should do nicely. Cool. Let's see how this goes. Here they come.
I am eternal.
Yes, you are. Well, until you get murdered. Okay, where are their crossbow? I see. Here they come. Let's see. As I say, I want to kind of follow their general around and hit. Oh hey, they're sending a bunch of melee units off after my dogs. That's funny. Good luck with that. Send them in here. As I say, I want to mob down Mr. Lightdorf with my characters. Well, let's engage the enemy, shall we? Not that the zombie charge bonus is worth anything, but after the skeletons, these ones can go around the rear. Send the dogs around. Okay, get in there and mob this guy down, please. And then spirit leech him.
Curse of years!
Cool. Skeletons into the rear, skeletons into the rear. Skeletons into the rear. How's this going here? I expect he will die soon.
Tonight I feast.
Kill him, please. Dire Pack, how you doing? Okay, not all that great. Let's get a thing on you. By thing, I mean invocation of Nat. Heal them up. That's hopefully can finish off these crossbows. Yeah, they're breaking rapidly. Get these free company in the rear then.
Vampire!
How's this going?
Yes, hold the cat.
Kill it, please.
Curse of undead!
There we go. Got him. Now hit these swordsmen hard. Their lord dead. Their morale should be suffering reasonably. Alright, cool. Let's bring these ones back and see if we get some rear charges. Meantime, in theory, having a bunch of vampires here should mean we can break through. Alright, hit them in the rear right there. And then maybe I can get, well, I can't do AoE invocation, right. No, that's okay. Them.
I'm in your thrall! The Von Carstein's march!
Cool. Maybe deal with them, please. Back off. You back off too. Wipe them out? Perfect. Send the dogs to finish them off. Okay. We're not out of this yet.
Your time has come! Vampire!
You serve me.
Although it's certainly going to be an uphill battle, that's for sure.
What?
You shattered yet? No? Good God. Keep on them, I guess. Shoot. Okay. We've broken through that unit.
Bleed them! At once!
Wipe them out. Good.
Death to the living! At once!
After them. Screw it. Get in there and give them what for. Wipe them out? Cool. Head back and see if you can get some rear charges and maybe break some of these fights open.
Your desire?
Vampires will continue to get kills, I'm not worried about that. Well, these are broken. I'll wipe them out before they can regroup. crossbows here. That'll be dangerous, unless I can do something about it.
Vampire!
Dangerous for sure.
Vampire!
Well, wipe them out. I can heal some of the vampire characters up a bit.
Yes.
Yeah, the lack of a front line is really going to hurt me here, unfortunately.
Vampire! Crush the breathers!
Well, we do our best, right? You never know what might happen. Got them shattered, good. Go after the crossbows now. Good. Keep on healing our vampire characters where we can, right? Other than that, just hope for the best. I wonder if I could
Noble
milk
of the
off some of these units, make them really high.
Vampire!
Yeah,
I understand.
not a bad idea.
We are the new order. Retreat!
Fortunately, I didn't get to get hunger on this vampire lord.
I thirst.
Okay. Wipe this unit clean. We should be in business. Are you not shattered yet? There we go, finally. My fodder's having a rough day today, aren't they? Oh well. Anyone kind of weakish that you might be able to get a good hit in on?
The cat will rise against us.
Yeah, the vampires are getting good numbers of kills. It's just, I don't have enough fodder to back them up the way I'd like to. Well, let's try to wipe them out. That'll do. I can heal another vampire soon. Should probably not let this swordsman unit get away.
Vampire Lord.
It's funny though. The vampire lord actually is not getting as many kills as the vampire heroes just because of the ridiculous buff from Isabella. It's kind of hilarious. That weapon damage is noticeable. Okay, are they done yet? Yeah, they're shattered. Head back, wolves. Oh, there goes the music again. We did that a few times before. Maybe that's a new bug they've managed to introduce. They do that a lot. Oh well. Any of these units still broken? Jesus. There sure are a lot of them. Shoot. Oh, can't bother with that. Suppose you should heal yourself. Okay, well, it's all down to my vampires now, isn't it? Fortunately, all these fleeing units getting back in the fight is no good. So we can wipe these guys out. Fortunately, the other skeletons are gone now, which is going to make my situation increasingly untenable. Oh well. What can you do? Nothing. Keep fighting. Put them in the rear. Keep at them. Heal up, lady. Yes, I rather imagine they have. Well, get in the fight, lady. No time for slacking. The vampires, funnily enough, might be able to win this fight on their own. Alright, get in there and make sure these units don't escape. Oh, come on, there's only 13 of them. Are they not done yet? The number of kills these vampires are getting is increasingly funny. This will go down as one of my more amusing battles for sure. What do I got? I prefer to wait until I can, so I get 2 more invocations off. Okay. How silly. Very silly. Shattered. Perfect. Alright, wipe them out.
Vampire!
Okay. They're shattered. Perfect. Moving on. Oh, hey, you rallied. Well done.
What? It is done.
A lot of these units are now getting, you know, low enough that they're starting to rout, which is obviously very helpful for me. They're all shattered. Need to get the wolves in there, though. I've got enough for one more invocation cast, probably on Grimsel Gelder. I confess, this is not the battle I expected to be fighting a few turns ago. Oh, get in there and wipe him out.
Run!
I'm gonna win this shit. That is hilarious. I'll put another heal off, why not? Well, after them, don't let them get away. Should really, in this case, focus on wiping all the rest of them out. Well, this was quite something, that's for sure. I don't know what it was, but it was quite something. Okay. This direwolf unit is perhaps going to get the most kills of any direwolf unit in the history of direwolfing. But I'm okay with that. After them! Don't let them get away!
Ulrich's teeth! Retreat!
Poor idiots.
The gods have abandoned us!
Yes. You could justifiably say they have. Well, that assumes the gods are with you in the first place, but... Okay, that happened. Got it done. I feel like my vampires should gain more experience for that battle, but they probably will not. But it makes me laugh. Well, that's the first battle where I notably would not have won without the vampire weapon damage buffs. Like 100%, that would not have been a thing that happened. Oh boy. How amusing. Well, hopefully when it comes back I can wipe them out too. So fortunately, Theon Pritzcock critically failed, and I do have the chance to get Vlad in and wipe out this rebellion too. So, as bad as it looked a moment ago, things are not actually all that bad. I can build Vlad's army up again. Of course, I do have a big battlefield waiting for me near Kemperbad, so I can raise an army from nothing when I need to there as well.
More sleep shines.
Lutzberg, grab the hunger. Well,
What?
oh, very amusing. Oh, and yes, that actually caused a battle thing to be put in Fort Oberstyre. Oberstyre. So I can get an army there when I need to too. So everything seems to be going,
Yes.
if not well, then better for sure. I could probably get that. Well, here's the deal, right? I need to get some agents in play so that I can start leveling them up to deal with the eventual arrival of the AI BS. So I should probably get a Banshee. They're good at assassinating other agents. I'd like to get a White King at some point too.
Seas of blood.
Anyway, we should probably
Dance macabre.
dispose of this idiot.
Kill them. Raise them.
Really? I don't see how they auto-resolve possibly could be like that, but okay, game. Let's fight it out. Jeez. Alright, let's fight out this ridiculous battle. I don't think I'll need anything but my vampires to win it.
At once.
So, alright.
Sylvania
Go kill
rules the
Ludwig
night.
Zolander.
Blood frenzy.
Come along, vampiresses.
Swiftly.
Zoom zoom. As I say, I do not anticipate this will be a particularly difficult one. wipe him out. Yeah, that unit won't last long. Neither will this one. But the game thinks that this is going to be a tough fight, so who am I to say no? That didn't last long, did it? This poor idiot. Well, that happened. Good thing we had to fight that one out, hey? Not many useful options here. May as well just murder them.
More sleep shine.
Alright, which means everyone in the team here levels up. Very cool. Alright, loots can grab. Magic probably would be the best bet. These fellows, who are not really fellows at all, they're actually all female, can finish off Quick Blood and become dead killy.
I hunt.
Yes, I imagine you do.
Moving.
Should I march you or not? I suppose I could
We
grab
are
some
in agreement.
bats, hey? And then
Undeath
you can join next turn. Okay. One other useful thing, just the fact that vampires all provide replenished troops by baseline here, means that I can get some decent like replenishment rate, just from the fact that I have a vampire in all my armies.
Your last mistake.
These guys will attack
Test
next
me
turn,
at
I
your
anticipate,
peril.
which means I can likely hold on to Vertbad here as well, which will be nice.
I can. My hand hovers
Don't imagine they're going to want peace.
So
Unlikely that they will either. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle here, but that's okay. I mean, I want the Banshee, yes, but at the same time, I also want to grab Graveguard. I think I might actually have to pass up the Banshee for now, just because unless I get some Graveguard in my armies, I'm going to have a hard time. Like these Halberdier armies that I've been seeing a lot of from France, they are
What?
easily wipeable by Graveguard. So, and the Reichsguard that he puts in are actually quite vulnerable to the vampire characters I have, since they have a lower number of soldiers per unit. Each strike is that much more valuable. Okay, I should leave it off here. But this has been, things are heating up rapidly. It's very interesting now. I'm not sure what's going to happen, or if I can win or not. Which is, you know, the hope of a legendary campaign generally. I probably could have been more cautious. I pushed it a bit much. But we'll see what happens now that I'm really in it. Okay. Actually, I lied. That last video is went on longer than I thought it did, so I'm going to split these up differently, just so it's keeping it under an hour. And I'm going to keep on going right now. Exciting, right? Yes, I thought so too. Okay.
I thirst.
We'll carry on with seeing what we can do with getting Vlad's this rebellion out of the way with Vlad. A few more turns we have Isabella back. And more turns we'll have spread vampiric covens. I almost wonder if I should grab blasphemous disciples. You know, grab the the bonus to vampire recruit rank, and puppet masters might not be a bad idea either in truth. But really I should probably grab the better skeletons, better graveguards, stuff like that. It's probably a better idea on the whole. I would assume, since those are the units I tend to make the most use of fighting in my battle lines. Alright. I suppose I should end the turn. Yes, yes. Irritating hero assaults Vertbad. That's okay. I think Vlad should be able to take this garbage.
Massacre them.
Or maybe not. Just a bunch of Fellbats, isn't it? How tough can it be to beat them up? I suppose I should play this out, yeah. Alright, epic battle against Fellbats coming. You'll see. What's the worst that could happen? It's a good thing I'm Vlad, so I can actually Vanguard deploy right next to my reinforcements. It's kind of funny. Alright.
Carstein.
Let's go slay some bats. Come, zombies. I desire you to tank things. Alright. Although really, I shouldn't be fighting with my main army at all. I should be fighting with this garrison. That would make the most sense to me. Both spearmen and fellbats should just get wrecked by graveguards, so let's try that out and see what happens. Of course, my own flying units are probably just going to get destroyed out here. There's not much I can do about it, but that's okay. Alright. Vlad and friends, you ready to go? Cool, cool. Alright. Come along, minions. I desire you to beat base. Honestly though, fellbats seem to have an unusually high auto-resolve in this situation, because I know they're just not that capable.
The living will join us.
Oh, you're right, you both have Immortal Will. That's nice. And you've got that Helm of Discord. Sweet.
Master of the undead.
Oh, hey. Turn around and kill them, please. They really don't stand a chance, or shouldn't. Although, they will probably slay those zombies. If you can't slay zombies, you're not a very useful unit at all, are you? Okay, even more bats. Sure, why not? We had to see this coming. Are they going to attack my general? Okay. Oh, they gave the bats Von Hill's Dance. Look out! 42 attack bats! What's your armor piercing damage? 2. Aww. And just like that, the magic was gone. This is one of the goofier battles I've been involved in for sure. Okay, I need you guys to head over and murderize Jakob von Holdenhof. If you'd be so kind. Alright.
It is done.
Something is occurring here. I don't have a good explanation for it, but this is what sources are calling a battle.
All shall bow.
Let me
before
guess, this
me.
guy's trying to make his daring escape. Son of a bitch.
The von Carstein's march.
Blood von Carstein.
That's fine.
I am busy.
Let's back you off a bit. She
Vampire.
has the helm. Alright, stay here and debuff them for a bit, I suppose.
Death to the living. The von Carstein's march.
Hey, you two, come over here and let's see if we can't murder old Jakob.
Isabella.
First, getting himself into the middle of my graveyard doesn't seem like a healthy plan on his part, but he's making his daring escape again. I like this though. They've actually made the AI attempt to protect its generals.
Vampire.
Like, it makes sense. Doesn't always do the great job, but at least it's attempting to, right?
Pass of years.
Rather than just suiciding them, as Total War AIs have done for like 20 years before this game. Back here, you coward.
Living will join us. At once. Death
There
to
it
the
comes.
living.
Alright.
Blood von Carstein. End them.
Alright.
Bring death.
That should do it, in theory.
I will.
Screw it, just raise a unit of zombies here, bog them down.
For Sylvania.
There we go. The enemy lord is dead.
This world is
That
mine.
should cause rapid crumbling. You know, this battle was an even auto-resolve, funnily enough.
Victory is mine.
I'm clearly going to just steamroll them. As I figured I would, right? I don't know. Sometimes the game does what it wants. But if it wants me to play more battles, who am I to argue? How's this going? Reasonably? Yeah, I'm sure the Graveguard will have no problem with that fight. Cool. Here, quaff your damage pot, which you probably should have done earlier.
Farewell.
Do 711 damage. Kill some things. Have fun with this. Alright. Are any of actual my units taking damage? Oh, right, my Vargeists. There you go. Yes, fighting bats. Oh no, oh yeah, you're in battle. There sure are a lot of them. What's here? Oh, spearman. Gotcha. If I lose some of the garrison, I'm none too worried about it, in truth. Okay. Guess I could cast some Melkoths. Mystifying Miasma. Does some damage. Hurts the things. May as well, right? I think it makes sense. Let's speed this up. This is just going to be a grindy thing. As we grind down the rest of their army. As I say, I don't really want to have any of Vlad's army hurt, so I didn't really want to use them, but in this case, we can just move in and crush them like that. Why not, right? At this point, the battle has rapidly shifted in my favor. They should start disintegrating. Yeah, there they go. Perfect! I'll take it. Alright, Vlad's army lost a whole 5 men. Or whole 5 minions. Not too worried about it, to say the least. That'll do nicely. Grab some extra money for me. Level up some dude mans. Live on Carstein. Let's see, I can put more points into Quick Blood. No, should I grab Curse the Revenant? He has a lot of hit points, so he'd benefit a lot from it. But Master Strike's tempting too. What do I do, game? Alright, these ones can grab the Hunger. So their self-healing will now be significantly absurd.
I am invincible.
Okay, I got a few options here. Talabheim's going to be revolting in 5 turns. That much is known. Kemperbed doesn't have a garrison.
Impossible.
What is my timeline on Isabella's return? 1 turn. Okay. So, what might be the most prudent course of action is simply to move Vlad down here. Now this river means we can't move over it, huh? What happens? Can you get there in 2 turns? Not easily, eh? Okay.
Never.
And what's the garrison of Averheim? Not that much, actually. Since Averheim conveniently made themselves a target, it might be prudent for me to actually go in, use both my armies. Isabella's back next turn, and just try to wipe them out of the war. That would mean abandoning Talabheim to its fate. But at the same time, I should probably grab Vertbed's level 3 so I can get better walls there. Level 3 vampiric walls are awesome. They give you 6 Graveguard instead of like some ghouls. So it's a big deal for sure, as far as how powerful your garrison is. I wonder. That makes me immediately curious. So now I have a garrison here. Oh yes, my garrison vampires benefit from the freaking the weapon damage buff from Isabella's faction. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I might need to do that. Just go in, smash up Averheim, take Grenstadt, wipe them out of the war, then turn back north and see if I can't get a peace treaty made
Carstein sends his
with Karl Franz, which admittedly is not the most likely of things, but or maybe I can just get a buffer zone going, right? At least something to deal with the situation. Of course, they have a bunch of heroes in Talabheim that are annoying me, but that's okay. Let's see, I can only need to add 1 more unit to Vlad's army and it's full. I can probably get away with marching Vlad down here as long as, yeah. Oh right, I need to recruit. I can't spend that money. Damn it! That's okay. Let's grab some units of mild usefulness. Hooray! Alright, actually, well, I can replace the dire wolves if and when the enemy decides not to attack me next turn. Meantime, I will move Vlad down here next to them. And we will go from there. Yeah.
I thirst.
I could move him into the town, but I don't think that's a good idea, because then I might be out of range next turn for my
The world will
glorious attack.
Who wishes the
Okay,
riches?
move you over.
So
You
be
join
it.
Vlad's army. Now Vlad has 3. Again, very
sleep
good
shines.
then. That will hopefully do. We'll see if we can just wipe Averheim or Averland straight out of the war. That would certainly restore the equilibrium here. Because I feel like if I can focus Vlad and Isabella's armies together, I can beat a lot of Karl Franz's irritating armies. We'll see though. Okay. Let's end the turn there, I think. Unless there's some kind of diplomacy coup I can manage. Are there any factions
Who
nearby that
calls?
aren't at war with anyone?
Yes. Von Carstein. A curse upon the Empire for centuries. What do you want, creep?
Yeah.
Yes? What? Yes?
No, everyone's involved in some
What?
sort of
The
war.
nation calls.
'Cause the AI is often much more willing to engage in wars as soon as someone's as
Yes?
soon as they're not at war with anyone. They're looking for a target. Alright, let's end it there. Onward to the next turn. Alright, Isabella is back in action. Weapon damage plus 20 for all armies of all factions. Now that actually kind of benefits me in truth.
unstoppable.
A little bit at least, because it means that
What do you
units with
want?
previously terrible damage, zombies now get plus 20, which is really kind of goofy. And like skeletons with 46 damage and all.
Not possible.
Not possible.
And whereas things with higher base damage suffer a bit more.
Bow before me.
It does also mean that enemy units are more dangerous to my vampires. It's a little bit unfortunate. But on the plus side, they do have a lot of armor, and the new damage is all not armor piercing. So,
What?
the time is before us.
Yes.
We will need to
I will
act
not.
decisively if we are to not lose this campaign. So first up, we should move in.
Swifter than death.
I think I can use one of the tricks the AI often loves to use on human players in this situation.
Devour.
Let's disband that half full unit and replace it with a full one.
The von Carstein.
So we should be able to
I want their soul.
have Vlad move in. And
Blood.
besiege them.
I cannot.
And then Humphrey van Hasselt
This better be important.
can be attacked by this army. Alright.
Darkness gathers.
Isabella is
Isabella
back.
von Carstein.
Okay.
Join me for
That means we can wipe this army out, or at least get it out of here so it can't reinforce. Ooh, it can reinforce still. Well, sometimes things don't work the way you want them to. Oh well. Now, do I want these dire wolves still? Maybe not, actually. I might be better off just replacing them with zombies, especially considering I get the silly buff for this kind of an assault, right?
Massacre them.
I can always get them back later. But yeah, gotta make this
Bring
work
them
somehow.
Death.
We'll just have to tear through them somehow. I mean, we've got enough vampire characters to do it, I think. Got a lot of magic available as well, so it might actually work out for me, but yes. Well, we should get to it. Alright, gamble successful. Here we go. Da-da. The zombies can get in there first and start exhausting the enemy for the rest of my units that aren't nearly as useless. What might be the best plan for me here is actually to get all 8 of my vampires in over the walls, blow up the unit in their way, force down and just head over and see if we can't take the central square while the rest of the enemy is pinned down fighting fodder. Because the rest of these units, they're all whatever, we can replace them easily enough. Okay. 2. Lad and Co. 3. Alright. Let's do this, shall we? Seems like a thing to do. Adam zombies. I wonder if the vampires can break through the gate. I don't know how much damage they do. Probably not that much, unfortunately. Well, here we go. Onward, my loyal minions. Okay. Well, let's see what happens, shall we? They do have a lot of units there, but I have a plan for them. What if I sent these units this way? Maybe we can force the enemy to be more strung out. Might be beneficial. Alright, how you doing there, lad? Just fine, I hope? Yeah, looks like it. What's our power reserve? 90? Okay, so it'll cost me a decent amount.
The living will join us.
But if I did a wind of death right on top of this garbage, that would cause significant casualties. Zombies. Oh, I probably shouldn't have had the skeletons in front of them. They're too slow. We're gonna take extra fire than we don't need to. Oh well, attack those handgunners, would you? Thank you. Go forth, zombies. Oh wow, vampires actually do a lot of damage to the gates. We will be able to get in this way. Maybe I should have done this before. Oh right, bats have extra weapon damage too. Look at them go! Amazing job, Batazards. Go, Squirtle. Okay, that's going well. Go there. Oops. Weird. One sec here, let me check something. Make sure recording's going well. Something dumb happened. Anyway, carrying on. What are you doing? Damn it. Hit the gates, why don't you? Are they on a big pile here? That makes a tempting target, doesn't it? Please don't move out of the way. Please die to this. Oh, look, it bounced! Ricochet shot! Glorious. Look at all those kills. Alright, get in there and wipe these great swords. And make sure they can't do any damage.
Attack!
Yes, do attack. Use your mana thing, why don't you? Okay. Skeletons over the walls. Mostly. This unit can go over the walls. These three, however, are going to get through and join our vampires. This is quite a concentration of BS. And considering how many kills that Wind of Death got, this might actually work out. Where'd the great swords get off to? We should keep them unable to attack.
Queen of darkness. For blood.
In theory, to say this many vampire critters should tear through them reasonably quickly. Okay, what else do we have coming up here? They're all moving over. Taking over certain wall sections. So you start. It's not really about these units actually killing anything. It's mainly about them pinning the enemy down, so they're unable to stop me when I make a move for the center. Of course, the brutal business actually does not help with that at all. Funnily enough, it actually makes it more difficult for me. That's okay. I'll just have to force a way through.
They are wavering!
Look at all these freaking heroes. Yeah, these great swords are screwed. Keep moving, Team Vampire. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. I can't say I've ever fielded an army quite like this before, with this many heroes with this much damage. It's kind of amazing, and why I started this campaign. Here, deal with some fodder, why don't you?
For Sylvania!
Alaric's team, retreat!
No one can stop me!
The gods have abandoned us!
Yeah, they're gonna have a hard time with that.
Von Carstein!
Keep pushing through, we need to reach the
Face
city
your
center.
fate, mortals.
I don't know if our fodder's gonna last long enough though, with everything doing so much more damage. Well, we live in hope. How's this going?
The gods have abandoned us!
I'll give you that. They certainly appear to have. Here, why don't I give all my vampires more attack?
All shall bow before me.
Alaric's teeth, retreat!
That should rapidly diminish their numbers. Holy shit.
Vlad von Carstein!
Brutal. Okay, moving on.
With haste!
We need to push on and get to the city center.
Master
Actually,
of the
this unit of
undead.
swordsmen looks ripe though. But yeah, Van Helsing can also give us all
Your
speed too.
time has come.
Vlad von Carstein! On death's wings!
I thirst.
Let's do it. We did the thing where they can't do damage.
Kill!
Perfect.
Isabella von
I never liked all our
Carstein.
fodder anyway. Anyway, fodder, you should head for the city center too. Here, wipe this unit of swordsmen out. Why not?
Excellent.
They shouldn't last long. God, look at them drop.
Run!
And what's more terrifying is this would be a similar rate of drop against even elite units, considering their attack and damage.
Retreat!
That didn't take long to break, did it?
What do you want? With haste!
I need you to press on. We need to reach the city center and take it. And this unit of halberdiers is in the way, along with Dieter van Gorst.
I am darkness. Love eternal.
Let's get you some more mana. You want to fight 8 vampires, Dieter? Okay, well, if you think that's the best thing to do, I won't stop you. Your armor will help you a bit, at least. But, oh. Well, there goes his HP bar.
Take
Poor
their
idiot.
heads! Slay them!
He's lasting longer than I might have thought he would. Not long enough,
Vlad
mind.
von Carstein!
Well done, loyal minions. Keep them pinned. Not sure what you guys are doing, but I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, I have 30 mana again. You know what that means. Alright, let me see if I can do a sweet ricochet shot here. Yeah! Boom! Oh, it didn't bounce because that's not a wall. How depressing. That's okay.
Vlad von Carstein! Kill!
After
I
them!
am busy!
Yes, I've heard that. Do you want to spawn some zombies on these annoying handgunners? Oh, they're free company militia, never mind.
Vlad von Carstein!
Yeah, that'll do. Just stop them from shooting me,
Von
basically.
Carstein!
Get over here and kill Henry Ludenhoff and Humphrey von Hasselt.
Hungry for blood! On death's wings!
Chop chop.
Swiftly.
Doesn't one of these vampires have a Helm of Discord? Dies. Oh, it's glorious.
Die,
Thing this guy. Quaff your strength pot, do 731 damage.
Teeth, retreat!
Alright, we've got the city center now. Hello, zombies. Glad to see you could make the party. No, these guys don't last long, do they?
This world is mine!
I love these changes because it feels like vampire counts are really all about the vampires now.
To war!
Like, isn't it fan-fucking-tastic? Look at it! Boom!
Run!
Just tear through swaths of them.
Von Carstein's march!
Army losses, perfect. And we lost some minions. Who gives a shit? I'll take it. I didn't lose any vampires, did I? It's not a Pyrrhic victory. In my opinion. How immensely satisfying. Well, bet you weren't expecting that, were you, you jerks? Thought you'd declare war and get some easy pickings. However, didn't work out so well for old Henry Ludenhoff or
All
Maurice
shall
Leitdorf.
know and tremble.
Ooh, Vlad leveled up. That's exciting. We'll get him increasingly absurd levels of attack. Okay. I do want this other thing. This Rod of Flaming Death. Fireball got buffed in the patch and got significantly increased armor piercing damage. So Fireball is actually much scarier than you might have thought before the patch. So that's going to be a thing for sure. Okay. Now what's actually guarding Grenstadt? Absolutely F all. Just the answer I was looking for. Ooh. And then I've got, ooh, I can recruit Graveguard here, and I can recruit White Kings. Okay, why don't I just build the Banshee thing then? Wow, that was quite a coup to gain these buildings. Suppose I can immediately grab a White King. That would make a lot of sense to me. I kind of want to use them as an agent rather than an assault units kind of thing. So let's keep that there. You can go and do that. I can recruit Graveguard. How exciting. I should probably grab a corpse cart. Just one for the buff zone. Throw it around the vampires, they'll all get the buff too, right? So that's kind of nice. What do I want to do with Vlad?
I shall enslave the world.
We should probably give all of them at least a single unit of Graveguard. Or should I have just Vlad recruit and then march Isabella over? That would make sense. Does Averheim? Nope, no armies at all. Oh, you want peace now? Well, imagine that, dicks. You started this war. I'm merely finishing it. Oh, look. That's hilarious. Skull Takers actually managed to take Faldorf. Amusing. Well, we'll build her army up later. For now, Vlad von Carstein. Ooh, I could even get Black Knights with Barding and Lances, but they're too expensive right now, really. I need to focus on stuff that's more cost-effective. As fun as those units are. I just don't have time to micro them generally, because I'm bad at this game. Well, another time, perhaps. I'll grab the Corpse Guard, it's much cheaper. And we'll be able to put it next to the Graveguard so they get to use their ridiculous damage to best effect. In the meantime, what else shall I do? Can't do that, don't have enough. Repair the Moot, I suppose. How long have I got on my ticking time bomb here? 4 turns to Rebellion. I might be able to untax it, get the growth next turn, upgrade Talabheim to 2, and then grab Skeletal Walls. That would put it in a position where it can destroy most rebellions that come at it. What else can I do here? Maybe I should hold on to the money for now. Well, I'll certainly try to wipe out the remains of Averland next turn. And then once I've got the units I want here, I probably should just destroy these. They're not where I want my recruitment buildings at all. I want them back in Drakenhof, where they're less vulnerable, and also so I can build walls and such here. Okie dokie. Well, as dicey as things were looking for a bit, the fact that we can wipe Averland out of the war and concentrate fully on the Empire puts us in better straits.
You dare approach me?
Of course, the problem is to get my quests done, I need to visit Ostermark. Which, if I can solve the public order issues in Stirland and Talabheim, and thence get level 3 walls in both those cities and present them as a buffer against
Carstein.
the Empire, I might have time to walk Isabel and Vlad over and seize Bechafen and Essen, which would nearly put me in the kind of situation I wanted to be in, to be honest with you. Yeah, it might not be that bad, actually. I suppose I should leave it off here, though.
I am
But,
unstoppable.
We're getting there, slowly but surely, despite our early setbacks. So I will carry on next time, for real.